The most dangerous female zodiac signs. Psychologists who study behavior in extreme situations have observed an interesting pattern. The most dangerous person in the room is rarely the one who is shouting. More often than not, it is the one who remains silent and watches. Every zodiac sign has its own form of danger, and it almost never looks the way it's described in superficial analysis. While analyzing the representatives of the zodiac signs, I choose people whose personalities differ from others, and I'll tell you what they are right now. Just to start with, subscribe. Here we discuss what other channels overlook. Scorpio. A Scorpio woman isn't dangerous when she's angry. She's dangerous when she's silent and smiling, when she becomes too calm after something has happened, when she stops asking questions because she's already received all the answers without asking a single one. Her danger lies in the depth of her insight. She sees right through a person even before they've had a chance to play their part. She knows their motives, their fears, their hidden desires, and never once shows that she knows. In ancient Greek tradition, Scorpio was associated with Hecate, the goddess who could see all three aspects of time simultaneously. The Scorpio woman carries something of this quality within her. She sees not only what is, but also what was and what will be, and this makes her a player on a different level. But there comes a point where the danger she poses to herself equals the danger she poses to others. When she gathers information for too long and fails to act, she begins to suffocate in her own knowledge. When she holds on too much for too long, it begins to poison her from within. A Scorpio with no outlet for her power destroys herself with the same intensity with which she can destroy others. The most dangerous version of the Scorpio woman is the one who has learned to choose when and how to use what she knows. Not always, not everywhere, but precisely and at the right moment. And her quietest weapon is patience. She can wait for years. And when her moment comes, everything happens so fast that others don't even realize what's happened. Capricorn. A Capricorn woman is dangerous because of what people don't expect from her. People expect restraint, prudence, and adherence to rules from her. She often gives the impression of being someone who is easy to predict, and this is precisely where her deepest advantage lies, and she has long known what she is calculating, and she lets others think they know her until they realize she has already decided everything. Capricorn never shows her hand, never, even when she seems open. Even when she speaks sincerely, there is a part she will not show to anyone. Her danger lies in her ability to build, not human relationships, but structures, systems, positions. She patiently and imperceptibly builds a position from which it is then impossible to dislodge her. In medieval symbolism, the goatfish, the sign of Capricorn, was considered an animal of two worlds, one that exists equally well on land and in water. The Capricorn woman also exists in two dimensions simultaneously. On the outside, stable, predictable, understandable. On the inside, she observes, analyzes, builds. Subscribe to receive analysis that truly explain the nature of the signs, not just recount superficial characteristics, but there is a place where she is vulnerable. The Capricorn woman builds her defenses so well that she sometimes forgets. Some doors are meant to be opened. When she's too closed off, precisely what should help her can't reach her. She protects herself from others' weakness and at the same time from others' strength. The most dangerous version of the Capricorn woman is the one who has learned to open up precisely and selectively, because then real human contact is added to her impenetrable strategic thinking, and that is a whole new level of influence. Libra. The Libra woman is dangerous in a different way than all the others. She doesn't destroy, she reshapes. Where a Scorpio would destroy and a Capricorn would push out, a Libra will make a person come to the conclusion the Libra wanted from the very beginning, and that person will never realize that it was intentional. The Libra woman is a master of social influence. She knows what words to say so that a person feels hurt, what tone to use so that resistance disappears, what moment to choose so that a request sounds like an opportunity. This is not a manipulation in the dirty sense. It is a very subtle art. In the Venetian diplomatic tradition, and Venice was Europe's most successful diplomatic power for several hundred years, one of the main principles was, never win openly where you can win unnoticed. The Libra woman acts precisely according to this principle, but there is a place where her strength turns against her. She knows so well how to influence others that she sometimes gets lost in her own filters. She stops understanding where her true position lies and where it is merely a reflection of someone else's, where she truly wants something and where she has simply found the least confrontational option. The most dangerous version of the Libra woman is the one who has found her own stance and no longer needs others' approval to defend it. Then real inner strength is added to her diplomatic talent, and that's a whole different level. Pisces. The Pisces woman is as dangerous as water is, not abruptly, not aggressively, gradually, imperceptibly, until it turns out that the level is already much higher than the person realized. Her danger lies in her ability to dissolve into any space and remain herself. She can become anything to anyone, and yet never betray her own center. People think they understand her, but she has long since gone where they cannot see her. Pisces is the only sign symbolized by two fish swimming in opposite directions at the same time. This is not a split. It is the ability to exist simultaneously in multiple states and realities and not get lost in any of them. This is precisely what makes a Pisces woman dangerous. You think you know where she is, but she is already somewhere else entirely. Subscribe if you want to discover what makes each sign unique and powerful beyond what everyone says. But there comes a point where this strength turns into vulnerability. When a Pisces woman dissolves into others for too long, she can lose her sense of her own center. Not immediately, gradually, and one day it turns out that she is living in other people's realities, carrying other people's pain, and cannot find her own thread back. The most dangerous version of a Pisces woman is the one who has learned to return to herself, the one who dissolves and emerges again, the one who feels everything and remains whole. Then her fluidity becomes not vulnerability, but the most powerful form of influence, because it is impossible to defend against what is fluid. Four completely different types of danger. Scorpio because of a death that cannot be seen. Capricorn because of a system already built while others are still thinking. Libra because of an influence that feels like understanding. Pisces because of a presence that is everywhere and nowhere. Write your sign in the comments and which trait from this analysis resonated with you the most.